Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best gaming keyboards. Starting at number 5. Keychron K2 version 2. The Keychron K2 redefines affordability for wireless gaming keyboards. It starts out at just $69. And for that you get a decent-sized gaming keyboard with great wireless functionality and Keychron mechanical switches. Its build quality is decent overall, and the triple device connectivity definitely makes short work of switching devices or locations through the working day. With that said though, sometimes it can feel like a cheap keyboard. The switches aren't the best around, but they're pretty impressive nonetheless at this price. All in all though, if you're looking for an entry-level mechanical keyboard, this is a good choice, especially if you're working from home and using multiple devices. That's not even considering its wireless capability, which really feels like the icing on the cake of the already impressive Keychron K2. Coming at number 4. Logitech G915 Lightspeed. If you've got your heart set on a wireless keyboard, then the Logitech G915 is a great example of the genre. You'll be required to spend that little bit more for wireless functionality than what we tend to see for wired mechanical keyboards. With similar features, the Logitech G915 is $250, £210. There's a slightly cheaper TKL version, but not so much so that we'd instantly recommend it over the full-size model. What you get for that significant cash investment is a sleek and sturdy board plated in brushed aluminum. There are some smart media controls in the upper right-hand corner of the board, including a lovely volume wheel, and there's a handful of macro keys down the left side of the keyboard. It packs in all this without a massive overall footprint, too, coming in as one of the sleeker boards of the lot today. The wired Cherry MX-10. Zero has it beat there, though, for better or worse. At number 3. G.Skill KM360. There is a trend towards $200 plus gaming keyboards in the market at the moment, but that doesn't mean there aren't quality mechanical switchboards available at a more reasonable price. Often you'll find these more budget-oriented options offering cheap switches from other manufacturers, but the G.Skill KM360 comes featuring the classic Cherry MX Red Linear switch out of the gate. If you can't cope with your gaming board not lit up like a rainbow, then you may be disappointed with the single color option. But damn, the white LEDs on this G. It's solid, well-built, reliable, and looks pretty decent too. There's no wrist rest, no pass-through, or media controls, but I'll happily give it a pass in favor of affordable functionality. Number 2 of my list. Mountain Everest Max. All thanks to all people, that's almost what the Mountain Everest Max gaming keyboard represents. And it's one of my favorite designs since it first landed on my desk. I don't always need the numpad on a full-size keyboard, but it certainly comes in handy sometimes during the workday. When I'm gaming though, all I want is a compact TKL board to get my mouse and keyboard hands closer together and give me more desktop real estate to fling around my rodent. That's what the Everest Max offers, the flexibility to have your TKL cake and eat your numpad. The admittedly costly $270, £230. Complete Everest Max kit also comes with a plush magnetic wrist rest, a media module with discrete controls, and an LCD screen. It's also a board for the keyboard enthusiast, with a base that allows you to pull out switches at will and replace them as easily as just pushing them in. You can also go for the bare-bones board, picking your own switches and keycaps from the start to create a truly custom option. My only reservations with the Everest Max are its high price and the initial immaturity I experienced with its config software. That's been ironed out now for the most part, and I'm still using my sample on a day-to-day basis as it totally suits how I game and work on my PC. And number 1. Corsair K100 RGB Optical. When you want to go the extra mile and upgrade to the absolute best of the best, it's hard to find a more premium option than the Corsair K100 RGB. Be warned, though, this is a big keyboard. Its enormous footprint still requires some desk clearing before it can be nested comfortably. But feature-wise, the K100 RGB's got it all. dedicated media controls, and a USB pass-through, a metal volume wheel, RGB lighting. While this all seems quite obvious, it shows that the K100 RGB nails the basics, as well as including the fancy extras, and that's why it's top of the list. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.